Hello and welcome to this screencast on ergogenic aids. So what we need to be looking at is the use of ergogenic aids, the potential benefits and the risks, and we focus on three types: pharmacological, physiological and nutritional aids. Okay, so our first couple of lessons are going to be focusing, or this screencast is going to be focusing on pharmacological aids. Okay, so anabolic steroids, erythropoietin and human growth hormone, looking at the benefits, the risks and the description of them as well. So first of all, this is a type of question you can have on ergogenic aids. There are many more questions out there as well, so have a quick look at that. So this is what you may be asked to answer in an exam. Okay, so going on to ergogenic aids. So first of all, what is an ergogenic aid? An ergogenic aid is a substance, object or method used to improve the performance of an athlete. Okay, so that is what an ergogenic aid is. It is used to enhance or improve performance of an athlete. Please get that down, that's really important. Make sure you've got a question that gives you the answer: ergogenic aid. Okay, so we also need to know who WADA is, okay, with regards to ergogenic aids. Now, WADA stands for the World Anti-Doping Association. So WADA are trying to establish a doping-free sport, and it's them who create the lists of illegal and legal substances that can be used in events such as the Olympics. Okay, so it's really important to know who WADA are, because we need to be able to identify if the ergogenic aids we're talking about are legal or illegal. So it's important that you know about WADA. Okay, so the three categories we've spoken about are pharmacological aids. So pharmacological aids are taken to increase the levels of hormone or neurotransmitters, okay, and these are mostly illegal. So please get that down. We need to know, we need to be able to identify the different types of aids we have. So then we have physiological aids. Now, physiological aids are a group of ergogenic aids used to increase the rate of adaptation by the body to increase performance. So pharmacological, physiological, and then finally we have nutritional aids, and these are taken as dietary supplements to enhance performance. A lot of athletes take nutritional aids. Many of them are legal. Okay, so they are the three different types of aids, but we are going to focus on pharmacological aids. Okay, so these aids that are taken to increase the levels of hormones or neurotransmitters within the body. Okay. So the three we need to be aware of are anabolic steroids, erythropoietin and human growth hormone. We are going to focus on each one, and we're going to use this answer framework when we go through each one, because you're going to have to be able to categorize an ergogenic aid. You're going to have to be able to describe it, say whether or not it's legal or illegal, whether or not it benefits an aerobic or anaerobic athlete, and then the advantages and disadvantages to the actual aid that we are discussing. So the first one, as I've said, we're going to be discussing anabolic steroids. Okay, so we've got pharmacological aids there and what pharmacological aids are. Now we're going to be looking at steroids, and we need to be able to describe it, talk about the legality of it, whether it's good for aerobic or anaerobic, and then advantages and disadvantages. So first of all, what are anabolic steroids? Anabolic steroids are a group of synthetic hormones which resemble the male hormone testosterone. They're available in tablet, capsule, injection, and cream form. They are illegal to be taken according to WADA. Okay, so you're not allowed to take anabolic steroids, and they are good for anaerobic events such as sprinters, throwers, baseball players. Okay, so they are your examples with regards to sports. And then performance benefits we get, or if you're taking anabolic steroids, why someone might take anabolic steroids is they get increased muscle mass and strength, increased speed of recovery, increased intensity and duration of activity. The risks, however, that are associated with anabolic steroids are irritability, aggression and mood swings, liver damage and potential heart failure, as well as acne and hormonal disturbances. Acne is almost like a triangular acne shape on the upper part of someone's back. So they are the risks of or disadvantages to taking anabolic steroids. That's the first one. Second one we need to be discussing is erythropoietin. Okay, so we need description, legality, if it's aerobic, anaerobic, and then the advantages and disadvantages. So erythropoietin, EPO itself is naturally occurring within the body. Okay, however, what we're talking about is RH-EPO, which is a synthetic copy of EPO. Okay, so RH-EPO, a synthetic copy of EPO, and it's injected and can be supplemented to increase red blood cell production. So people who inject this to increase red blood cell production. So is it legal? Absolutely not. It is illegal by WADA. And if you think about it, increased red blood cell production, they're obviously going to benefit aerobic athletes such as marathon runners. Advantages or performance benefits: increase in red blood cell and hemoglobin count. That means we're going to get increased oxygen transport to the working muscles and aerobic capacity, which means we're going to be able to perform for a longer period of time at higher intensities before fatiguing. Okay, so all of those are clearly going to benefit a marathon runner. The risks associated with EPO, or the synthetic version RHEPO: increase in blood viscosity, so the blood is quite thick. Decreased cardiac output, because you get a decreased resting heart rate as well with this. This isn't on the notes, we can put that down. Increased risk of blood clots, and increased risk of heart failure. So they are the risks associated with erythropoietin. So again, you need to get all these down. You need to get some good questions that are going to give you the answers that are on the screen right now. And then finally, using the answer framework, let's talk about the last one, which is human growth hormone. So human growth hormone, description, legality, aerobic, anaerobic. Human growth hormone, again, is a synthetic product that increases protein synthesis for muscle growth, recovery, and repair. Athletes can inject this into them. So again, growth hormone is naturally occurring. Human growth hormone is a synthetic product. Okay, it's illegal. So as you've noticed, all the pharmacological aids are all illegal. It's good for anaerobic athletes such as sprinters, throwers, and weightlifters. Performance benefits: increased muscle mass and strength, increased fat metabolism and decreased fat mass, increased blood glucose levels, increased speed of recovery, and increased intensity and duration of training. Now, the risks associated with human growth hormone: abnormal bone and muscle development, enlargement of vital organs leading to potential organ failure. Our vital organs literally increase in size within our body, they overdevelop. Increased risk of cancers and diabetes. So that's human growth hormone. So please make sure you have good key questions on all of these, and I'll see you in lesson. Thank you.